When was the last time that you or YouTube, Instagram, when was the last time that Instagram was first to the social media market with an update, with something new? Well, that's what we've got for you today. Check this out. Instagram adds the capacity to display up to 5 links in your profile bio, which I'm going to share my cell phone screen here in a minute. But first, I want to show you this article. It was on social media today recently, where Instagram in your bio is now giving you the option. Previously, it was 2. You could add 2 links in your bio. Now it's going to be 5. I've already updated my bio, which I will show you. I think it's interesting to understand the purpose of this and the importance of this. And so before I go through this article, I want to explain that. And so as you're considering your social media strategy, and obviously we're talking about Instagram here, the whole purpose of consistent content, consistent posting is obviously to stay top of mind, but also to potentially gain new followers. And what happens when you post on social, on Instagram, and somebody sees a post that they like? What is their inclination to do besides maybe liking, maybe commenting on the post? It's to click on your profile and go stalk you, right? And so once they go over to your profile, now they're going to see your bio. That's the first thing that's going to pop up. They're going to see your photo. They're going to see how many followers you have. And then, of course, they're going to see your bio. So it's very important to have a very sexy bio, a bio that is a representation of what your business is, what your brand is, who you are as a human, giving them an excuse or a reason to follow you. If it's one big ad, well, likely they're going to bounce out. But if it includes more than just your business, and it gives them a reason to have something relatable to you, this is where they will stick with you, potentially go down that rabbit hole, also potentially follow you. And that's the name of the game here. And so and included in your bio is the option to have a link, and now 5 links. And so we're going to go over this real quickly. One of the things that we've recommended over time when you put a link in bio is to use something like what I use, which is Instacard, or to use something like Linktree or Beacons. The reason for this is that it basically serves as a one-stop shop for your audience to now go find various links that they can now go down the rabbit hole of you. Maybe it goes to a link where you're selling something, whatever your business is. It can link to another social channel or multiple social channels. If you own properties, maybe an Airbnb, you could link to an Airbnb. If you have a website, it can link to a website. If you have an email newsletter, you can link there. You go down anything, literally anything. It just makes it easier for your followers, for your users, to easily find those links. So for example, when you have a post or a video where you say, check out the link in my bio, this is exactly what we're referencing here. Now, according to this article, this could be bad news for platforms like Linktree or Instacard or Beacons. I don't think so. And the reason why I don't think so is because, and I'm going to use Instacard as the example because Instacard, in my opinion, and it's my choice, Instacard also serves as like a website, and it is limitless on how many websites or how many links that you can include, where I think the social apps like Instagram will always have a limit, aka 5, on how many you can include there. And for some of us, we've got a hell of a lot more to share than that. But I think it's also important when you're thinking about adding links to your bio, and I'm usually discussing this with a real estate crowd, but this can apply really to anyone. Why does your audience go to social media? They go to social media to be entertained, to maybe be entertained, or edutained, maybe get educated, kill time, those sorts of things. They don't go to social media to be sold anything ever. Now, can you sell on social? Absolutely. But you're typically not going to draw people in if you're constantly selling. And so when you're thinking about the link that you should put in your bio, if I'm a real estate agent, for example, I would not put the link to your real estate website, because that to me is just telling your audience that I'm about to try to sell you something. And again, remember, your audience didn't open up Instagram that day because they thought, I want to go shop for homes. If they want to go shop for homes, they're going to go to Google. If they already have an agent, they're going to go to that agent's website, right? So you want to be more subtle about it. And that's why I believe having something like an Instacard is very, very valuable, even with the option for these 5 links, only because it basically can serve as a website. And also, if you use an Instacard, for example, if you go to my Instagram, which I'm going to share my cell phone screen here now. If you go to my Instagram and you click on my Instacard and you do it from a desktop, you will see exactly what I mean as it relates to looking like a website. So if I click on this here, if I click on my Instagram and I go to my bio, this is what it looks like. Okay, so as you can see, if somebody clicks on a post that they like, now you're going to see my basically bullet points of who I am as a human being. As you can see here, it's got my name. It's got basically what I title myself, which is real estate influencer. I'm subtly announcing to the world that I'm in the mortgage business. I'm giving my geographic location. And then I'm basically just giving a small sample size of who I am. And so for me, I teach on social media. I coach on social media. I'm a practitioner. I think it's important to tell people that. If you have any accolades here that might be relevant to what you're trying to display, share them here. I was named as the top video influencer across the United States and Canada in 2019. I am the podcast host for Lab Code Agents. That's a big reason why I have an authority status in the real estate world. And I basically, and then I just simply say which company I work for. And then below that, as you can see, is where the links would show up. So when I click on that, this is what it's going to pop up. And now I have 5 links. So this is just an example of what you could have on your Instagram bio with your link. So as you can see here, I still have my one-stop shop at the top. It's my Instacard. I have my Facebook profile, right? Then I have my TikTok channel, which is called Lake of the Ozarks Lifestyle. Then I have a link to our Social Genius coaching platform. So that's a website link. And then I have an Airbnb in Breckenridge, Colorado. And I link that because I will post about it from time to time and saying, hey, go check it out. Check out the link in my bio, right? Now, again, if I want to go a step further and I actually want to click on these. So if I click on the one-stop shop, which I encourage you to do to see what this looks like, this is what an Instacard now looks like. And the reason, again, why I love Instacard here is because of a couple of features. This is number one. Notice how within seconds of you opening up the app, it now gives me a way to capture your information, which if they do that, I'll get an email and then I can automatically just add them into my phone. So it's a great way to connect with people. When you get rid of that, you can see also in the background, it has a video playing. So you can have a video playing at the bottom. It's got the simple connection buttons. You've got call me, message me, email me, share. And then if you click on the top right corner, the 3 little sandwich buttons, there's a bunch of other links. So again, because I'm limited on Instagram, I'm not limited on an Instacard or a Beacons or a Linktree. You can see why I choose Instacard. And if any of you are watching this or listening to this, I encourage you, open this up on a desktop and look and see how it looks. It's not just mobile friendly. It's very desktop friendly and it looks very sexy. It looks like a website and it's a fraction of a cost to build a website. It's an incredibly cheap. Like I think it's $99 a year is what I pay, about seven and some change per month. And so the news here, the most important piece of this news is obviously the fact that you can now increase the number of links that you can have in your bio on Instagram. I hope that helps you understand the importance of that. First of all, obviously, sharing with you what the news is, but then also sharing with you, the use of it. So it's not just simply go put the links in your bio, but how do you use it? What's the purpose of it? Why do you want to do that? And I hope this helps. If you have any questions from this episode, please feel free. Shoot us a DM, shoot me a message. I'm happy to help. Go to my Instagram, click on my Instacard, click on my links, and connect with me if you have any questions. Let's test this feature out to show you exactly how awesome it can work and how it can help you increase the engagement and the connections that you will make on social media and Instagram specifically.